Oh, hello there. Yes, I see you. Look at this. This thing is so cool. I love the little animation where he just brings up his toy and look for it. It's a bit weird when you look at it above. and strangely, with mini HUD, like if we zoom in down here, we have like a massive zoom. You zoom in first, and then mini HUD, it zooms out. And then if you mini HUD zoom first, and then use the spyglass, nothing happens. So it seems like mini HUD is overwriting the spyglass entirely. Anyway, today's episode. What are we doing in today's episode? We are doing stuff and things. To start with, we need to do some resource gathering. And eventually, we might actually get some good progress on this. We might actually get a lot of this cobble taken out. So exciting. Right, resource gathering. Let's go. Right, resource gathering complete. Look at all that redstone. That means automation. We love automation. We love redstone. We don't love the amount of time it's going to take. Let's just get it done, shall we? Let's go. Right, here we are. We are one module down. 3 to go. And so basically what we've got here is we've got a redstone-based multi-item storage system here. So all you have to do to choose which items go in which chest is you have to have something in there. So for these ones, if I just want diorite, the only thing with this design is you have to have, why is there a flint in there? I don't want that there. You have to have something in every single position like that, because the items, as they go up and they come back down, they will take, oh, that was the, did not want to do that. Oh, I'm stuck. If we come down into the guts of the thing, and I need to get out again, so let me just pop these up quickly. Right, so the item comes in through this, which obviously I'm going to have a chest in here. The chest will have a hopper line that comes into here. This feeds into this. We have a comparator here which sets off a whole load of redstone clocks, and that then flickers these on and off, which flickers these on and off and lifts the item. As the item gets lifted, it goes into these hopper chains here. And as it does, as it comes around here, it hits this one, and then it will drops all the way back down. And these hoppers are all pointing into the chest. So all we've got here is we've got an item elevator going up through these droppers, into this hopper, into this, and then down that side of chests. Which is why, if I come back around here, which is why it will take the first open space that it can in any chest. So as I say, to do this, all you need to do to set each chest is to have something in each slot. So, if this is your redstone chest and you want a line of rails, you just kind of do that. What you have to do for the slots where you don't have anything is put something you're not going to store. And that means renaming something. So what we can do is we can take this stone, we'll rename it to be, let's say, filter block. And these will never be thrown into the storage system because you don't pick up an item called filter block. So then all you have to do is, let's say, these shouldn't have anything in them. You just kind of do that. And when the items come down, they don't match this, they'll move on to the next chest. Once that comes down, if I can go back in the belly of the beast here. So once that comes back down, it hits into this hopper here, which feeds into this one, which goes into this one, 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 and it repeats the process. It goes up that chain, goes into the hoppers, comes down this chain, into this one, and that is the exit line. So what I'm going to have here is, and this fits beautifully under the platform here, is the chest comes into this one here, and the output here will move into the next one. So the output there will just snake back into this one. And that way it goes under the whole platform, it goes around all the modules and links everything up. But eventually we'll have a, so this one is going to be the final one. This is going to be my junk chest. And then I'm going to have a disposal system here. And anything I don't want in here, I just throw in here, throw into lava, easy, job done. What that basically means is then, for example, with the iron farm up here, I can have a water stream that comes down here, and it leads into, and I'm going to have an underground water stream here, which then feeds into this input line over here, so that all my farms are automatically stored in my storage. Once I get, the crops, get the sugar cane, gunpowder, whatever, that will all automatically feed via water stream directly into the storage. Any overflow will get stored in these chests here, and then I'll just manually bin them. And the reason I manually bin them is because if I accidentally throw in one of my items, if I accidentally throw in a shovel, for example, I don't want it thrown in the trash automatically. I want it to be recoverable. So the next step is we repeat this for the next 3 modules. And we are done. We are done. We have all the redstone in for all 4 modules. This one is likely never going to see any action apart from being the overflow here. If you want to see how this is all put together, if you want to see a tutorial on this, let me know in the comments. If enough people want to see it, then I will do a tutorial on it. It's not complicated, but one little mistake can break the whole thing. One missing dust, for example, will stop it from working. And this is pretty much how you set your filters in the items, in the chests rather. In here, the only things that can land are anything that's already in here. In here, for example, the only thing that can land is anything it wants. Anything that comes hits this chest will fill up these empty spaces. So what we do is, as I showed you earlier on, we get loads of filter blocks and we just spam them in. We fill in all the spots that we don't want to use, and we essentially take away the free space. Right, all the filter blocks are done. So all these chests, even the ones that are empty with nothing in them, have got these filter blocks in them. And that basically means that unless the item is one of these, it's going to skip past all of these chests and end up in the trash too over here. All of these are filled in. All these ones, even with the gaps, are filled in. And obviously then if I get a, let's say I get a dark oak trapdoor, I can just do that and that changes the filter. It's that easy. And we are done. We are done. Right, so this is basically a minimum viable product here. This is just to basically get it in. It's open to redesign at some point. So what we have here is we have our standard input chest. It's only a single chest because, well, that's what you can have in your own inventory, right? So you just, matches. You can't carry more than a single chest. This side is a shulker box unloader. So if you come back from a project, you have all your building blocks, your redstone, whatever, shove the shulker on there, it drains out and it feeds back into the system that way. This here is to lock the hopper, because if I just take this quickly, if you come back from a project, you do that, this thing empties out, you want your stuff back, that locks the hopper so that when you break the shulker, it doesn't get sucked up. It gives you a chance to actually pick it up before you lose it to the system. I mean, obviously locks this hopper as well, so it might be a case that you load this up and you want to double check, make sure that you do actually want to put everything through. But anything in here is only feeding through into this system anyway. If it doesn't match any of these chests, it'll fit it, it'll go into
into this one, and if this one's full, into this one. This side is the standard lava rubbish bin. Same thing with the lever here. It locks this hopper. So, you know, if you want to throw something in here and you realize actually you want to keep that, then you've got a bit of a safety switch. You throw your stuff in there. If you're happy to bin everything, you just turn it off. It all goes through. This is the kind of the standard spitter. You have a dropper, and then below that you have the lava, and it just destroys everything. That is all good, all good. So we are done, and this is kind of our automated storage system done. Now, the only thing we've got left to do to be able to call this a big boy storage system is it's almost unrelated, but it's still a storage system, and that is to sort this thing out, because this is a nightmare, and this is not how NSS should be. So I'm actually really looking forward to this, because I've been wanting to do this since I got an ender chest. And that is to label all the shulkers, color code them, sort them out, tidy them up, and basically be a pro gamer. Right, so this is where we're going to start off. Crafting, you know, well, pretty much all of these are pretty much needed all the time. So this is kind of quick access. Fortune, going to have a shovel here with... so this one's going to have Silk Touch, this one's going to have Fortune, and 2 hoes, Silk Touch and Fortune. Got my valuables, cobblestone, because, you know, they're my building blocks of choice. Gunpowder and rockets, green being creeper green. Ender pearls. For some reason, I'm thinking the purple eyes, maybe it would have been better to be black, just to kind of set it apart from these other ones. Redstone, quartz, obviously empty, because I just do not have a big income of that just yet, so most of it's in the main storage. And to be fair, I'm only using it around the base anyway, so it's not like I need to take it too far away from the main storage. It's pretty much just here in the background. Iron, all the blocks of iron you can see. Nature will be saplings, leaves, vines, whatever I can think of. Wood speaks for itself. Logs, planks, doors, trapdoors, whatever. Project box will be whatever bricks I'm needing at the time. These ones have yet to be assigned. I think what I may do once I get my beacon is to have maybe 3 for stone, diorite, andesite, and granite for when I go mining. Will be beacon mining. There will be other boxes I need. Normally, these 4 are taken up by something. I don't remember what it is. So at some time, there may be a need arises. I do want to have a kind of a digi-die box, which has got an entire backup set of gear. But I can't do that until my trading hall is done. This one is the tools and utilities. As you can see, it's just kind of an anvil, carved pumpkin, shears, flint and steel, whatever. Just kind of the random other stuff that you may need when you're out and about. This last one is, as you can see, it's my head collection. So we have all the mob heads, the data pack on the server. What I may do, and probably will do, will be to have a display room, some sort of a museum room where I can mount the heads on the wall, keep track of what I've got, keep track of what I need, and hopefully it'll just be a big, impressive place to be, just surrounded by all the mob heads. Right, so that is the storage system done. I've done a lot of other work off camera as well. So if I just kind of fly up here, we can have a quick look. With all of these pathways done. A lot of this is now quartz, done all this as well. We've got... I can jump in here without dying. We've got these guys here. Axe and sword. All 4 armor and a shield. Hoe, shovel and pickaxe. So if we die, we've got all new tools and equipment. Really easy, really cheap. The storage system over here, you've already seen from previous clips. In the back here, I've got the water stream coming up that I mentioned before. If I drop down here, we have the water stream that runs underneath. And then the idea behind this is, as I mentioned before, is there will be water streams coming out from under these stairs.
There'll be another water stream that kind of goes around underneath here for other farms to connect into. Under the stairs, down in here, hit this water stream, and up into the system, up through there. So they all feed in automatically. You've seen all this stuff. I went to Vanilla Tweaks. I got a resource pack to hide the panes of glass, or to at least hide the outlines, so that you can see it nice and clear. And then the idea behind this is, it'd be like, you know, how people have their computer cases with see-through glass, and you can see all the lights blinking and the insides wearing away. It'll be the same sort of thing. Because as well, you know, even the iron farm will be feeding into the water stream there. The water stream comes around here, up into the system, right through into this box here. So all of these lights are pretty much going to be always blinking, and it's going to look pretty cool. The only thing about this space is that it is very white and very plain. I need to come up with some way of, well, just adding color, adding difference to these. I'm thinking of maybe doing kind of stairs here, inward facing stairs, or I guess it kind of goes up that way with blocks here, and having kind of a bit of blue, just waterlog the stairs and having a bit of a blue border going around like that. Should look pretty good. Yeah. There we are. That is going to be the end of the episode today. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.